Let's salute in, bow to each other, salute our teachers of the past, present, and future, and our place of practice within ourselves. For the Western opening of my practice, I start by bringing in the frequency of my crystals. I imagine the color and the crystal energy that I want to bring in. Maybe obsidian or onyx for protection, jade or emerald for healing, a rose quartz for the heart, or a yellow citrine perhaps for abundance of love, friendship, positivity. And then I cut cords for my body, all the energetic, negative energy that I have accumulated since my last practice, cutting cords from my root chakra, my sacral chakra, solar plexus to decrease any obstructive energy from my heart, from my throat, cutting cords to increase my voice and communication, from my third eye and the crown. A clear pathway with your crown chakra opens up your connection to the universe. Bring in energy from above and below, from the heavens above and the earth below. Imagine bringing in a nice, thick, yellow energy from below, coming up to your hands, and heaven energy from above coming down into your hands, meeting at your heart, energetically swirling in your body. Then you take all that energy and push out any other negative energy that you might have remaining in your body. Push it down into the earth, where the earth will transmute that energy into positive energy. This is great if you don't have much time, or you can continue for more. Step out with your right foot, representing our inner spiritual practice. Bring your arms out to the sides and around and down your center, gathering energy from the heavens to clear and smooth your energy. Repeat this a second time for balancing and grounding. Qigong is not just a movement, but depending on your intention, it clears out blockages in your blood and spiritually within and around your auric field for a better energy flow. Repeat this movement one last time, really feeling the energy flow. Hands coming around and down your center, invigorating and centering you, releasing any excess energy and returning it to the earth. Staying mindful with your breath, because where your breath goes, your chi flows. Gather energy from the earth. Bring your arms up to the level of the heart, feeling a thick, liquid, viscous hue coming up from your feet and your hands. Repeat 2 more times. Here, your intention is to gather, to pull energy from the earth, to gather strength from the earth. Last time, and bring that warm grounding energy into your body, returning any excess energy down to the earth. Next, we're going to gather all the energy, bring it up to the level of the heart to connect heaven and earth energy and send it out. We're going to do this a second time, gathering the energy, bring it up to the level of the heart, clearing your mind, clearing your space for your practice. Last time, you're connecting earth and heaven energy, and you're forming a golden shield, enveloping yourself within a golden ball 360 degrees around your body, so no frequencies lower than yours may enter. Set your affirmation for your practice today. Think of your affirmation in the present tense. It may be I am focused, I am calm, my energy is amazing, or any affirmation you want to set for yourself for today. Take a few more moments in silence while hands are in prayer. Now let's do our Qigong for longevity, the long version. First, create your intention for your practice while in standing prayer pose. Your intention might be long health, or strength, or wellness. Whatever your intention may be, really feel it and imagining it happening while you're in standing prayer pose and during your practice. Bring your legs at hip width apart or a little bit wider if that's more comfortable. Now bring your hands in front of your chest, palms facing out, and pump your fingers. This helps with arthritis and blood flow. Now clasp your hands and roll your wrists one way and then the other way. Unclasp hands and roll wrists inboard, remembering to breathe, and then roll them outboard, removing obstructed chi in your wrist and still continue to breathe. Now roll the elbows inboard, breathing good energy into the elbows and outboard. Now the shoulders, roll your shoulders inboard as if you're trying to put your hands in your pockets without moving your arms. Now outboard, where you're trying to put your hands in your back pockets without moving your arms. Now roll your shoulders one at a time inboard, staying mindful with your breath, continuing to breathe. Now roll your shoulders outboard one at a time, where you're now swimming in the Tao. Now for your neck, stretch your neck to the right side, trying to touch your right ear to your right shoulder. Now switch sides, where you're trying to touch the left ear to your left shoulder. Now tuck your chin forward, where you're looking at the ground. From this position, you're going to twist your head to the left side. Stay breathing. Have your eyes rotate and your neck rotate a little bit further if possible with every breath. Return to center and switch sides. Twisting as far as you can to the right side with your eyes leading the way. Your eyes trying to turn further than your head. Return to center. From here, do neck circles, nice and slow. Stretch your neck as far as possible, as if the crown of your head was pushing away a cloud. Then reverse. Rotating your head nice and slow, while keeping the neck stretched. Now tuck your chin to your chest. Your eyes look through your chest as if it's looking behind you. Stretching the back of your neck. Now open your chest to your throat. Bring your neck back gently, stretching the front of your neck, keeping your shoulders down. Eyes trying to roll to the top of your head. Then bring your head back to center. Now open up your arms. Rotating your shoulders outboard, your head looking up and behind, trying to turn your eyes further than your head. Now switch sides, arms still extended outboard, head turned left and looking up. Eyes turned further than your head. Repeat again on the right side with your arms this time twisted inboard. Your head turned to the right, looking back and up. Now repeat on the left side. Arms are inboard and the head is twisted to the left and looking up. Do not hold your breath. Remember to breathe. Return to center. Now shifting your weight on your right side, arms turned outboard, head looking down and behind you. So chin is over the shoulder, head is tilted back, looking at the back right heel. Now switch over to the left side. Arms are outboard, chin is over the left shoulder, head is tilted back. Eyes are turned to look at the back left heel. Repeat on the right side, where this time your arms are turned inboard, where your palms are towards the back. Your chin is over the right shoulder, your head is tilted back. Switch to the left side. Hands and shoulders turned inboard, looking at the back of your left heel. Now slightly bend forward, clasp your hands like a lotus coming out from the mud to meet the sun, opening up vertebrae by vertebrae, your 24 treasures. Stay relaxed, stay calm, be at peace as you swing your arms side to side, opening up your vertebrae, swinging your arms side to side, coming down slowly as you go through each vertebrae. And then when you get to the level of the waist, when you swing back and forth, you're swinging like you're chopping wood. This is such an important exercise to keep your spine nice and flexible, to keep it from stiffening up. Still swinging side to side, left to right, nice and controlled at the level of the waist where you're chopping wood, staying mindful of your breath. Next, as your hips move, your arms will just follow. Typically, your hands will end up in an area of your lower back. With a slight adjustment, the front hand swings at the level of your lungs and the other swings at your lower back. This is great at tapping the lung meridian and the kidney meridian. The tapping releases sadness, grief in your lungs, and fears in the kidneys. Lightly tap 2 inches below your navel. They call this stirring the sea of chi. You can either stay in the area below your navel or around the large intestine. As you tap with a soft fist, not a hard balled up fist, sending the energy to your navel. Now bend at the waist, clasp your hands, bring it above your head, palms facing upward. Again, bend at the waist, try to touch the floor. Come over to your right foot, lightly tap the top of your feet, work the pressure points at your feet. Gently come up, tapping the inside, outside, back of your legs. Remember, if you can't touch parts of your feet or your leg, it's all about your intention, about sending the energy to areas of your body. Do a little bit more pada or tapping to the back of the left leg, coming down and tapping into the left foot. If you can't reach, just send the energy. Return to the center, clasp your hands, bring it up overhead, palms facing the sky, opening up. Going into our first mudra, touch your thumb and your pinky together. Open up your chest, lengthen the neck. This is the mudra of balance or equilibrium within our body. Open up your palms, sweep your hands forward and back as you bend forward for drinking birds. Straighten up now with the mudra of the thumb and the ring finger. This is the mudra for earth energy, some grounding, opening up the hands, the chest, the neck. Then sweep the hands forward and back as you bend forward for drinking birds. Don't forget to breathe. Come back up for the next mudra between the thumb and the middle finger. Open up the heart and the neck, gently resting your head back while fingers are in the heaven mudra. Then bring your hands forward and sweep it back. Upper body is bent forward at the waist. Come back up for the thumb and the index finger touching each other for the universal energy. Sweep your hands forward and back for drinking birds as you bend your upper body at the waist, wrist bent. Slowly come back up. Now clasp your hands, raise it up overhead. Turn to the left side, bend at the waist and around in a circle. And then the other way, turn to the right, bend at the waist, go around in a circle. Bring your arms down, raise your left hand and side bend to the right side, paying more attention to your bottom right hand coming down the seam of your pants. Open up a little bit more to the left if you can, opening the intercostals. Then return to center, switch sides. Right hand comes up and over. Open up to the right side a little bit more if you can. Also paying attention to the lower left hand down the seam of the left pant leg. Now return to center. Now bend and circle at the waist for dragon drinks from the river. Bend at the waist, circle to the left, head falling beyond the shoulders, and then reverse, circling the other way. Come back up. Now turn your hands over and circle at the hips. Think of the 4-corner drill. Butt starts at left corner, then slide it to the right. Bring the hip forward, slide your hip to the left corner, and then bring it back. Then reverse. Slide hip from the left to the right corner, slide hips back to the 3rd corner, then butt slides left to the 4th corner, repeating to the front. Circle a couple more times, remembering to breathe. Now create figure 8s with your hips going forward one way, then figure 8s in reverse with the hips going back. Now bring your feet together, gather the chi in your hands, rubbing your hands together. Bring your hands to your knees and move that sludge around. There's an energetic connection in your hands. Hands are like a magnet moving the metal filings in your knees, moving it around, decreasing the obstruction in your knees. So circle one way and then the other. The most prominent place for chi to stagnate is at the knees. Widen your legs. With your hands, come up the yin, move that energy around in the inner part of your legs. Now down the yang on the outer part of your legs. Hands like a magnet, moving the metal filings, moving the obstruction, moving the sludge. Gather all the stale, turbid chi around the knees. Take all that turbid chi and throw it back to the earth to get recycled and transmuted into positive energy. Bring the right foot back, stretching the toes and the ankles left to right. Stretching the calf, bring the heels down and raise it, up, down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot forward, circle at the ankles one way, turning the ankles, turning the knees and the hips. Then reverse. The right hand can also follow as above, so below. Then shake it out. Now bring the left foot back. First stretch the toes from left to right. Then the calf stretch, heel comes up and down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left foot forward. Circle the ankles and the knees and the hips. The hands may follow. And then reverse. Circling again the ankles, the knees, the hips. The hands may follow as above, so below, and shake it out. Ending in standing prayer pose. While in standing prayer position, set your intention for protection for this protection cross sequence. Measure 3 fingers lengths from the wrist crease of the left hand, the midpoint of your inner arm, pericardium 6 of the yin meridians. The opposite side is triple warmer 5 of the outer arm. Palpate or buzz both sides at the same time. Switch sides. Palpate 3 finger lengths away from the wrist crease point in the middle of both sides of the arm. Pericardium 6 of the yin meridians on the inside of the arm, and triple warmer 5 of the yang meridians on the outer arm. Now bring your right wrist over left and knock the points together. Knocking stimulates the points. Remember to breathe as you knock. Switch sides. Now the left wrist is over the right. Remembering to take nice, long breaths. Now bring your crossed arms to your chest at the level of the heart. Say an affirmation here, either to yourself or out loud. Use my affirmation or create your own. I am safe. I am strong. I am protected. Open your arms up, sending that affirmation out. Hands around, and then draw the chi up from the earth to our body. Repeat the affirmation to yourself or out loud. I am safe. I am strong. I am protected. Open up your arms, sending the message out, gathering the earth energy to your body. Repeating the affirmation when your arms are crossed, send it out, then gather the earth energy, bring it to your body. Visualize this energy enveloping your whole body. Bring your hands down, smoothing out the energy. Bring the feet close together and hands return to prayer position. From standing prayer position, rub your hands together to gather some chi. Start tapping at the corner of your eyes. Tap from your eyes to your ears. Tap your temples, around your ears. Come back around to the sides of your forehead. Tap your forehead area and back around your mohawk of your head. Continue tapping down your neck and your shoulders. Start to tap down laterally down your torso. Continue tapping down, then go around to your buttocks area. Then tap the sides of your legs. Continue down, tapping around the ankles, then your foot. Continue tapping till you end at the fourth toe. Slowly start to get up, throw the excess energy to the earth. Bring your feet together and return your hands in prayer position. From standing prayer position, feet hip width apart. Forearms start at your sides, hands in a fist facing up. Then push the left hand out and bring it back in as you push the right palm out. Arms are rubbing the rib cage. Important points for the liver meridian as you're drawing the arms in and out. Repeat the sequence one more time, pushing the left arm out as you draw the right one in, and then the right hand pushes out as you draw the left hand in. Bring your hands back to your sides, then return your hands down, feet together, and hands end and return to prayer position. This next movement sequence is to boost your immune system. From the standing prayer position, you're going to come down on the mat on all fours for cat and cow. For cow, arch your back. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. For cat, exhale, pull in your belly button, round your back. Repeat the cat and cow sequence 2 more times. Last one, inhale, arch your back. Then exhale, round your back for cat. Next, for child's pose, touch your big toes together, sit back on your heels, separate your knees hip width apart. Exhale, bringing your head down and rest it on the floor. Place your hands either beside your knees or straight forward, stretched out on the mat in front of you. Now come forward, lay flat on your belly, preparing for bow pose. Bend your knees, reach back with your hands to grab your ankles. Inhale and lift your heels towards the ceiling and your thighs away from the floor, your chest lifted. Gaze forward, hold the position, and release as you exhale. Then return to child's pose. Your arms may be out in front of you or bring them resting beside your knees. Take a moment here to be mindful of your breath. Breathe in, inhale all the wonderful energy. Exhale any toxic energy. Now transition to sit on your butt for seated forward bend. The arms start up in the ceiling and then bend at the waist. Your arms come down, grabbing the ankles or the feet, wherever you're comfortable. Inhale and exhale. When you exhale, try coming down for a deeper stretch. From here, you're going to get up on your feet. Your legs are going to be out wide. Your feet are pointed out for a wide-legged forward bend. Arms grab your ankle. Breathe in and out. Try to get a deeper stretch at the exhale. Now bring your feet together. Slowly come back up, vertebrae by vertebrae. While standing straight, feet together, hands in prayer position. Lift your right foot, turning your knee out. Place your foot on your leg wherever it feels comfortable. Hands come up for a high prayer. Balance here for a moment with your eyes fixed at a spot in front of you to help your balance. Hands come down in prayer and transition to the opposite leg where you lift your left foot. Turn out your knee, place your foot on your leg wherever you feel comfortable, whether it's at your ankle, above or below your knee, or at your thigh. Hands are up high in prayer position. And then now they come down, returning to standing prayer pose. From standing prayer position, stand in Muji. Your feet are hip width distance apart. Feet are flat. Knees are soft and slightly bent. Hips are relaxed. Perineal or groin area is rounded. Close your anal sphincter. Pull in your stomach. Relax your waist. Chest is in. Back is stretched or rounded. Shoulders are relaxed. Sink your elbows. Hollow the armpits, being able to fit hard-boiled eggs in your armpits. Keep your wrists relaxed. Suspend your head as if you're pushing up against the ceiling with the crown of your head. Chin is tucked. Eyes are soft. Close the mouth, open the nose, stop the ears. The tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. Breathe evenly and steadily, having long and natural breaths. If your mind wanders, just come back to your breath. Muji is a great way to start your day. If you forget all of your Qigong movements, you may just stand in Muji. It's another standing meditation pose. You're in the void, the formless emptiness, a state before there was yin and yang. Stand in Muji for at least 5 minutes a day to clear and focus the mind. Your body, your breath, and your mind are working as one without thought or obstruction of energy, so Qi is able to flow freely. This stance calms the nervous system by bringing the body into a resting state, promoting alkaline blood, more nutrients to flow into the organs, greater awareness, and allows us to access a deeper, higher state of conscious awareness. Standing and moving in a very slow state has proven to strengthen bones up to 3 times that of the average person. So this helps prevent fractures, sports injuries, slip and falls that are common among the elderly. Muji is also a wonderful way to connect with yourself, to connect with nature, to connect with the universe and each other. While in Muji, notice as you exhale how the body relaxes and sinks down, how the shoulders, the hips, and knees want to sink deeper into the pose. As you become more relaxed, you also become more grounded and centered. While your head is continuously being pulled upward, lengthening and straightening out the spine. While standing in Muji, you may experience a light shaking or discomfort somewhere in your body, or you may be flooded with fleeting, racing thoughts, which are perfectly normal. Any physical discomfort you may be feeling just indicates a place in the body where Qi has become stagnant and needs to be released. While the fleeting thoughts are just your rising awareness of the relationship between your thinking or conscious mind and your meditative or still mind. Up to this point, our minds are in complete control, left unchecked and unrestrained. So the constant chatter going on within our heads was an unquestioned part of our everyday lives. By doing Wuji, this standing meditation, we begin to become aware of the thinking mind and notice how it tries to push against the Wuji state of stillness, peace, and non-thinking. If this is happening, do not worry. Either just become more mindful with your breath, paying attention to the rise and falls of your breath, or you can try, as you exhale, see if you can gently guide the tingling, discomfort, or intrusive thoughts down through your body, through your feet, and into the ground. Before ending Wuji, practice the cosmic inner smile, smiling down and thanking your liver, your kidneys, your lungs, your stomach, your heart, for everything it's done for you. Slowly come out of Wuji, feet together and hands in prayer. While standing in prayer pose, stand in gratitude, thanking the universe for what you're grateful for, being thankful for this time for self-love. Next is centering. Females place the left palm under the right, while males place the right palm under the left. Both palms are facing upwards. We will be centering the masculine and the feminine energies. Bring your left hand out, up and around, back to center. This is the feminine, the moon energy. Placing the left palm over the right. Now bring the right arm out, up and around. The masculine, the dominant energy aspects. Placing the right palm over the left and repeat on the other side. Bringing in the yin, the receptive, the yielding energy. Now the right arm out, bringing in the yang, the assertive, the dynamic aspects. Right palm again over the left arm goes out, bringing in the earth energy, the magnetic, the knowing. Now the right side, the heaven, the electric, the doing energy. Right palm again over the left. From here, we're going into Chen village closing. With your hands, dig deep into the earth, bring it up to the heavens and shower it into our body, and settle this energy into our lower dantian. Dig even deeper into the earth, bring it up to the heavens, shower it into your body, and settle it into your lower dantian. Last time, dig deepest of all into the earth, bring it to the edges of your universe, shower it through over your entire body. Let it settle into your lower dantian. With your own special seal, seal the energy into your lower dantian. To salute out, place your left palm over your right fist. Right fist comes down as left hand turns into a candle base. Right hand opens and comes forward and around at the level of the heart, ignites into a flame. Then it sits on top of the candle base and we pass on our light.